I would now take this opportunity to briefly introduce AICE to this virtual gathering. Amity Institute for Competitive Examinations is the brainchild of our Honorable Chairperson, Ma'am, Dr. Amita Chauhan, who envisioned a system which could synchronize CBSE along with competitive examinations preparation. She made her dream a reality in the year 2000 when AICE was initiated. Various programs at AICE focus on building the basic concepts and gradually preparing students to excel in various competitions. Syn Connect is one such program for students of classes 6 to 10. Advanced level classes are conducted at 8 Amity International Schools, namely AIS Noida, AIS Gurugram 46, AIS Push Vihar, AIS Saket, AIS Mayur Vihar, AIS Gurugram Sector 43, AIS Vasandhara Sector 6, and AIS Vasandhara Sector 1. Based on your scholastic achievements, dear students, you have been selected to participate in today's webinar. This is a golden opportunity which is well deserved by each and every one of you. Hence, we are here to help you to fulfill your dreams. This program is designed in such a way that it will directly groom you to develop the acumen to excel in competitive examination for college admissions later on. Before we begin with the session, I feel honored to introduce our panelists who consist of the best educationists. We are extremely fortunate to have our beloved Honorable Chairperson Ma'am, who is a visionary educationist and pioneer of the education arena. Honorable Dr. Amita Chauhan saw a dream to provide quality training to all the students of our institutions for various competitive examinations ranging from engineering to medical to management. Moreover, she has recognized the need of focused training and preparation as per the students' interest and ability at the nascent stage of middle school. She has always believed that quality education is the highest service to humanity. A perfect blend of tradition and modernity, she has assimilated the essential tenets of Indian culture intrinsically into the system of AICE. Respected Director, Mrs. Meenakshi Rawal, is an educationist par excellence. She is MPhil in chemistry. She has to her credit many awards, a recipient of Best Director Award from CSR and Indian Global Awards. Her concern for students is paramount. She has an experience of 35 years in the field of teaching and administration. Her experience includes higher education, both in university and college teaching, and also with school education. Academic head, Mr. Rohit Srivastava, is a proficient, accomplished, skilled, and doer in the field of IIT JEE and medical entrance training over a period of 23 years. He is a BTech in chemical technology from HPTU Kanpur, a strong believer of teamwork, audacious, and always willing to learn and do new things. He has mentored a select group of students to achieve in JEE Advanced 2022, his mentees have achieved All India rank 161, 205, 467, 547, 723, and so on. Dr. Hemant Kumar, expert for physics, holds a PhD from University of Rome and has done his postdoctorate from University of Leicester, UK. He has published 150 research papers in international journal and has a 35 years teaching experience as a teacher, mentor, and trainer. Expert for mathematics, Professor Budhiraja has worked as a principal for 20 years in colleges affiliated to Kurukshetra University. He is a PhD holder in pure mathematics from Delhi University. Professor Budhiraja has a long teaching experience of 62 years and is a constant source of guidance for us. Dr. R.P. Singh is the expert for chemistry, a retired associate professor from Sri Venkateswara College, University of Delhi. Dr. Singh has a teaching experience of 40 years. He has 50 research publications, 3 patents, and has supervised 4 PhD students. Professor A. Mohan, expert for chemistry, is a PhD in polymer science from University of Delhi. He has a teaching experience of more than 30 years at undergraduate and postgraduate level. Dr. Rajkumar Gupta, expert biology, and a senior faculty zoology is a PhD in life sciences from JNU. He has a teaching experience of 22 years. Mrs. Anuradha Mittal, head Syn Connect program, is a B.Ed, gold medalist in BTech Electronics Engineering and an MBA. She has a working experience of more than 22 years. Mr. Mithilesh Thakur, head Olympiad programs, is a postgraduate in chemistry and has done LLB from LNMU. Mr. Shyam Senani, academic head, Syn Connect program, is an MSc in physics from Department of Physics and Astrophysics, Delhi University. Sir has a teaching experience of 35 years. Mr. Atul Kashyap, faculty physics, is a BTech in mechanical and automation engineering from IP University, Delhi, with a teaching experience of 2 years. Ms. Kopal Chandlia, faculty chemistry, is an MSc chemistry B.Ed and is CTET qualified. She has a teaching experience of 4 years. Ms. Rupanshi Pasrija, faculty maths, is an MSc mathematics from Amity University, Noida, with a teaching experience of 3 years. Ms. Monica Sisodia has done her post-graduation in zoology from RBS College, Agra, and she has a teaching experience of 15 years. Thank you. Now I request our dynamic director, Meenakshi ma'am, to please present about AIC. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Sheena ma'am. Very good morning to all my dear parents, my students, colleagues, principals, my all students, and above all, Honorable Chairperson, who is there with us all the time. So today we meet almost second time now in this year. It is yet to start the flow of all the webinars. This is just second of the time. So welcome you all once again to the intoxicating world of Syn Connect and competitions with AIC. So I think most of the parents are already aware now that AIC started way back in 2000. And we are trying to bring out the best potential in the children. It is spread, please, next. It is spread all across Amity International Schools. And we have various programs. These are our school-based programs. You might be aware of many of them. One is Synchro Studies, Syn Connect. We are into SAT, IELTS, and distance learning DLP programs, which are with the All India AIS schools and others also. There are Olympiad programs and tutorial classes also. These are all the school-based programs. Next, please. You can also see that we have ventured into the other programs also, which are called as regular programs, regular courses, which are these four. These are for the students who are non-Amitians, meaning they don't go to Amity International School, but go to different various schools. We run these programs in the evening. Yes, please, next. As you can see that these are the few programs that AIC offers for study abroad. The children who are interested to study abroad, we have now advanced placement, and we are into SAT, IELTS, GMAT, GRE. And recently now we have also started CLAT. Yes, please, next. CLAT for the law entrance program. So here it is. So we are now into CLAT and all other associated programs. So CAT and MAT is also there for the undergrad. So all the interested parents who have their siblings or who have their children in the higher classes and would be interested in these undergrad programs can also contact our coordinators. Yes, next, please. So more than 2,500 students are enrolled in the various programs of AICE. So welcome to the world here. In AIC, we offer competitive studies in the various entrance examinations. And to groom them young and to catch them young, my academic head and my coordinator of the program will speak specifically about how to do the Syn Connect studies. But this is how we are all gathered here today. We believe in imparting knowledge par excellence at a younger age. So we started from 6th standard onwards. Such is the vision of Honorable Chairperson. Yes, please. Next. So she said to the study right level where we can nurture this talent. Yeah, please, next slide. Yes, here right now enrollments that we have are about 626 students. They all are studying from the various Amity International schools, and the results are in front of you. Mostly, Anuradha ji will speak about the results, but this is just in a glimpse. Yes, please, next. Yes, so I wanted to talk about specifically about our very recent achievement at the national level. So INMO, which is the Indian National Mathematics Olympiad. It is the math competitions, and this is the stage from where the students will be now selected for the Homi Baba camp, which only has 30 top students all across India. And here, ladies and gentlemen, we have right now 2 students who have enrolled themselves in this camp. So one is Shubham Goenka of AIS Gurugram 46, and he has qualified for IMOTC. And again, we have another student. Can we have next, please? Now, this is more recently. This came yesterday only. He's Bhavesh Karthik, and he is from AIS Saket, and he has qualified for INAO examination, that is Astronomy Olympiad. Both of them will be joining the camp. So we are very, very proud that this year in the camp, we have 2 students from AICE. So fantastic, no easy feat to come in the top 30 in their respective streams. Yes, please, next. So this was something I really wanted to mention. And now all other students who could not make it in the camp, but are definitely selected among the top 1,000 in their various IOQ. I'm only talking of the IOM examination, which can be IOQM, IOPQ, and for physics, chemistry, biology, and mathematics. So these are all the selections there. So we had 6 selections here in the prestigious Homi Baba examinations, and all the schools are mentioned here. Yes, please, next. 2 of them went to the camp also. And now VVM, another very important government examination, Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan. And here you can see the toppers. So we have from AIS Saket, Delhi 1, then you have UP West, again we have 1. I'm talking of top ranks. So you have 1, then again we have in class 8th, Delhi top 1, we have UP West, the first rank. And as you can see, all these are toppers with the ranks mentioned there, rank 2. These are all India state ranks that we are talking of. So dear parents, no easy feat. So our schools are spread in 3 regions. One, of course, is Delhi, then UP West, and then Haryana. So these 3 regions we cover. And you can see all our VVM topper results. So very, very proud of our Amitians and of our faculties, of our schools who could really achieve this this fantabulous performance. Yes, please, next. And again, as you can see that we had, JSTSC, which is now called as Mukhya Mantri Vigyan Pratibha Parikha. All these are government examinations. I'm not talking of SOF or the private examination. They're all government examinations, scholarship provided throughout the life, and very prestigious. And here you can see in the in the MMVPP, we have got 17 selections. This is only from Delhi, because JSTSC is only for the Delhi-based students. So we have we have 3 schools in Delhi. So Mayuri Vihar, Pushp Vihar, and Saket, and these are our 17 selections. Yes, please, next. Again, heartiest congratulations to all the Delhi schools. So again, JSTSC, continuing with 2021, again, we had 16. And now, we had 16 selection and 22, as I showed you the previous slide. Yes, please, next. So coming now to JEE main result, because Amity Institute, we always train our students for the 2 major entrance examination. One is medical entrance examination, NEET, and the other one is the engineering entrance examination, JEE mains and JEE advanced. So here you can see our 2023 result. Abhi tak itna hi aaya hai, because JEE mains 1 ka only 1 round has been over. The second round is in April. So here you can see that we have qualified. 30 of our students have got 99 and above percentile. I'm talking not percentage. And you can see the whooping percentiles, and all government colleges are offered somewhere 90 above. So you can see how many of them we have done. Yes, please. Out of 301, you would have almost 200 or so students who are already qualifying for the government prestigious engineering colleges. With 99 top above percentile, you can have all these names, Mir Mati, 99.95, then 99.91, so on. So wonderful. They will appear again in JEE Advanced, which is in June, and then the overall result will be compiled. So proud of our students. They're working very, very hard. And now 22, a glimpse, because NEET this year examination is yet to happen. It will be in the month of July. So I think second Sunday of July or so. And so we are coming back to 22 because here we had JEE Advanced result already. So you can see we backed AIC with, only about 200 or 250 odd students. We still captured under 200 rank 1, under 503, and under 1004. So no easy feat where there are more than 15 lakh students who sit in this prestigious examination. Yes, please, next. So this is the total bird's view. You can check out this. We had ultimately 60.6% percentage covered for JEE results. So 60% of our students qualified the JEE results. Yes, please. Next, we have a total of 253 students. And these are our top ranks, 161. They're all general category students with AIR ranks. So AIR 161, AIR 205, AIR 467, 723, and so on. Very proud of our results and of our students. They're all in various prestigious IITs. Next, please. So again, these are our JEE main achievers. 22, we had bagged AIR rank 50, then 94, 794, 842, and so on. Yes, please. Next. So where are they placed? Well, as you can see, all are doing electrical, BTech, engineering, physics, civil engineer, IIT Delhi, IIT Mumbai. You can see the first page is full with IITs. These are our dreams. Chairperson ma'am's dream to have her children in the prestigious IITs. So 18 students have gone into IIT, 18, 1-8, and rest all in Delhi Technical University, DTU and all. Yes, please, next. Continuing, you can see how many DTUs, you can see, we can check how many bits and so on. Yes, please, next. So then we have NSUT, we have IIIT, very prestigious is IIIT also. And then Vellore Institute, so many. Yes, please, so on. Yes. So, coming now to Sheena ma'am, next time onwards, you please make a summary of this thing, overall, that how many have gone to IITs, how many have gone to NITs, how many, so that we have one glimpse slide. So please add on that also. Now coming to the next one, which is NEET. So NEET here, you can see we had 159 enrolled and all appeared at 159, 128 qualified NEET, 80%. So dear parents, can you beat it? We have a small but tall institute which caters to each and every child who's important for us. That's what Chairperson ma'am tells us to go forward for. Yes, please, next. So whooping 80%, and let me tell you that 720 are the total marks. Out of 720, we had Parma for AIS 46, who scored 700 out of 720. AIR rank was 80. Then similarly, we had 683, then AIR rank is 623. All these are general category. And all children above 600 get very, very good top medical colleges, government colleges. Yes, please. Next. Just a glimpse of this. She is Parma. You can check on what all Parma has got in her kitty. So NEET rank was 80, category rank 66, then percentile 99.994, marks were 700 out of 720, CBSE 10, CBSE 12, KVYP scholar, JEE mains also she had a pair. So that is Parma for you, our ex-student doing wonderfully now in Maulana Azad. Yes, please. Next. So these are all our toppers of last year. Besides Parma, we had Harsaj and we have Arnav, all in the medical colleges. Yes, please, next. Yeah, where are these students? Just a few I'm showing you. So we had Parma, she's in Maulana Azad, Harsaj also in Maulana Azad. Then we have, UCMS, then JIPMER, armed colleges. All these are government medical colleges. Yes, please, next. So continuing with them, they're all government colleges, right? Next. So there are many, many more, but we are not going so much. Can you just show me, Lalit? Yes. So dear parents, what is our aim for today? The aim for today is to groom the child at the very beginning. So the pressure in class 11th and 12th is lesser. So therefore, we are starting for standard 10. So more the number of years your child will have, easier will be the pressure on the child when he comes in 11th and 12th. That is the purpose. Also to bring out the potential of your child. And in the same ambience, in the same premises, wherein your principal ma'am is, still, responsible for your child. So what better than to join Amity, even for the competitive studies besides schooling? Because right there in that atmosphere, you get everything: safe environment, then, going back at 2 o'clock, professional studies from all these professional teachers you're going to meet today. Evening all meant for self-study, which is very, very, very important if you want to crack competitive examination. So all these things are under one flagship of Amity. So parents, we are here to support you, to help you, to be with you, to groom your children to the best of their potential. And I'm sure that, you will give us a chance to be with your children. So thank you so much for taking out time today. And once again, welcome everybody. And I'm hopeful that this year will be really, really wonderful for all of us. Thank you, Sheena ma'am. And I welcome everybody once again.
Thank you, ma'am. Now we have Mr. Rohit Srivastav, Head Academics Engineering, who knows best about the Olympiads to guide us. So over to you, sir.
Thank you, Sheena ma'am. Good morning to all of you. First, I would like to thank Honorable Chairperson ma'am to have believe in me, have trusted me to represent myself in front of you people. Without wasting much of time, let's start with the presentation. Basically, today's session is for Syn Connect, and we will give information related to Syn Connect and Olympiads. I prefer to mention certain things related to that, why we require Syn Connect program and what are the advantages of starting early. So there's a famous thing in recent years, in last 20-25 years, in sports psychology. They talk about a little sibling effect. What exactly little sibling effect is? I am giving you the four famous sports personality. Richard Headley, arguably one of the best test bowlers. At one point of time, he was having maximum number of test wickets. Martin Crowe, very fine batsman from New Zealand. Serena Williams, the best tennis player ever produced, 23 Grand Slams. Judith Polgar, the best women chess player, one of the best chess player, male and female are together. 17 years she remained world number one. So what's the common between these 3-4 sports personalities? These are all the four are having elder sibling who was playing sports at professional level. Headley was having an elder brother, Dale Headley. Geoffrey Crowe was the New Zealand captain, Martin Crowe's elder brother. Venus Williams was a very good player. She won 7 Wimbledons by her own. The story of Polgar sisters, many of us are aware that Sofia Polgar was the world number 1 women player at the age of 15. Susan won several championships by her own. And Judith, definitely, I mentioned earlier, was one of the elite. So by studying the performance of top sports personalities, Dr. Mark Williams and one of his colleague, Tim Wigmore, he was a sports presenter in the Telegraph, and he writes for Guardian as well. So they write a book, The Best, How Elite Athletes Are Made. And in that book, they emphasized, they had given this quote, that little sibling effect. They conducted a research of 33 sports in Canada and Australia. They break the students into groups of equal number of students. Some are elite performers who went up representing the nation at international level. There are some non-elite performers. Those are good at domestic level, represented, at senior level, national level, or junior level. So they observed that elite performers are having a 1.04 ratio of their elder siblings. That means suppose we are having 104 elite performers, 100 elite performers. So they are having elder siblings 104. That means some of them may have two, some of them may have three, some of them may not have any elder sibling, but the ratio is 104 out of 100. So almost every elite performer, if I generalize this, almost elite performer is having elder sibling, but in non-elite, the ratio comes out to be 0.61. So out of 100 non-elite performers, only 60% are having elder siblings. In US basketball team, there was certain girls came for selection for that team. 75% girls were a younger kid, and only 25% are firstborn or elder kid. So from this, they had given the the little sibling effect. In academic competitions, JEE and NEET, when I conducted this research to JEE and NEET, intuitively most of the fellows in the JEE field or NEET field know that usually little sibling performs better. When I read about this research of Williams, I conducted the same for my own students, and I observed the thing is very much valid. Ojas Jain, he got selected in JEE, but he got into Olympiads in class 12th, whereas his younger brother Yashashvi Jain represented biology Olympiad in class 9th itself. Shankla got a 97 percentile in JEE Mains. Siddhant got 99.96 percentile, and Siddhant is studying in a IIT Kanpur. Shankla did her BTech from IGDTU. Ayan Sharma got 850 rank. Aryan Sharma got 79 rank, the younger one. Aryan used to say that the younger sibling usually have 1/5 to the rank of the elder sibling in JEE. This is very common phenomenon in JEE circles. Students in IIT Delhi used to talk about. Atulya got a rank around 500, Aditya got rank 9. And there are several examples which I came to know that usually younger siblings end up doing better. Now the question when I shared this with some of the parents or at some forum, they say, what we do, we are having only single child, or we what we do with our elder child. I said that the research, the things which they say that younger sibling perform better is not genetic. There's no genetic proof that younger sibling is doing better because of any intellectual basis or all that. Earlier in last century, it was the belief that elder sibling is smarter. Most of the Nobel laureates are firstborn. So it's not genetic. It's the environment. It's the environmental issues. It's the society. It's the support of other things which make younger sibling to perform better. If you say that what we should do with our single kid or elder kid or our younger sibling, I will say enroll them in a Syn Connect program. That's the simplest way. But again, I will explain why I am talking on this. Younger siblings are having an advantage that elder siblings mentor them. They guide them that what is required to be done, how they go for the things. In competitive examinations, they find the worst competition at their younger age with the elder siblings, which are stronger in body or stronger in mental abilities as well. They face the competition from the very beginning. Younger siblings have advantage of early start, and they are definitely better informed about the competitions or methodology, and there are several things which are advantage of younger siblings. So I cover one by one. Mentoring, we are having advantage in AIC Syn Connect program. I give you the example of two students, Bhavesh and Karthik. Bhavesh was mentioned by Meenakshi ma'am earlier. So these two kids are very close to me. They are connected with one another. So Bhavesh was looking for Olympiads. So Krish said that you should apply for INAO, Indian National Astronomy Olympiad. Bhavesh was elected. He said they may ask astronomy, which is I hadn't studied astronomy since last 2-3 years. So Krish informed him. Krish himself qualified for astronomy Olympiad earlier. So he informed it they don't ask astronomy. Astronomy is 10% portion of that. They are astronomy, they are astrophysics. Most of the questions are from physics. So Bhavesh agreed for that, and finally he appeared in that examination by the suggestion of Krish, and ended up doing definitely remarkably well. He got selected for national level camp, 30th rank, and this fellow hadn't even filled the examination form. First way, he filled the physics form or chemistry form, but by the suggestion of Krish, he ended up appearing in the exam and ended up doing. So that mentoring is will be provided with the, you say, the students are connected, Syn Connect students are connected with one another, and they can, you say, discuss with one another and guide one another for the performance. So for the examinations, they can go for what are the strong areas and what they should be doing for. So that mentoring is the team effect, the mentoring effect is when they come to Syn Connect or our programs, they will definitely be benefited for the on those sides. Second thing is the peer competition they face at you say at the beginning level. Again, the sports story. Michael Jordan, the best basketball player ever, was having elder brother Barry Jordan, who kept him beating you say in the competitions at a junior level or you say school level. Michael Jordan said several times that I am the player because of the competition I faced at my home by Barry. The same thing we provide in Syn Connect competition at beginning level, at home level. We had an SCJS camp in you say last session at several schools. So in Noida, Vasundhara and he says Gurgaon, Noida, Vasundhara and he says Mayur, some students were collected in Noida's campus. We are having around 25 students. So two students from class 8, Vihan and Atharv, we made them sit with a group of 9th and 10th students. The Olympiads are at higher level. They basically ask 9-10 syllabus. We are another struggled a lot. Vihan literally cried in my class that I were able to get this concept. How will I do and all that stuff. We counseled him. He kept on, you say, preparing for the examination. And finally, Vihan ended up getting more marks than the class 9, 10, 10 students. Many of the class 9, 10 students. And forget about Vihan. Atharu, who was not considered that bright kid, ended up getting more marks than 50% of the 9th and 10th kids. Vihan got benefited because of this, and he got selected for VVM, stage 2, national level camp, and he definitely benefited from our program. I would like to thank Renu ma'am to providing us the brightest of the kid from Noida School, Meenakshi ma'am, who guided us to deal with the kids and prepare from them for the examination. So Vihan get benefited because of the competition he faced with the 9th kids in the beginning itself. Then the younger sibling have advantage of they start early by seeing their elder siblings doing better. The advantage we definitely provide in AIC Syn Connect programs. Again, we are having a kid from AIS Noida itself, Swarnika. She is in class 6 only and got a rank 1 in state level VVM competition. So it's starting early. Well, I am giving the examples of Noida because I have taken classes in Noida. These kids are associated with me. Definitely, we are having the similar result in Gurugram schools and Delhi schools. For that, you say Anuradha ma'am will tell, and Meenakshi ma'am will share some of the information regarding. Then younger siblings are better informed. That's not an issue in Syn Connect. We keep on telling you what are the exams are there, which are the stages you have to go for, how to prepare for them, and definitely we'll have training sessions for them. We are having different Olympiad wing for that. So that part we will definitely cover in our Syn Connect. The advantage the younger siblings used to have that they are better informed. All our Syn Connect students are better informed. We are a single family, and all younger siblings are definitely or elder siblings or single childs are younger siblings to all elder MET students that way. Then we do have success examples. Younger siblings have success examples of their elder siblings. So we do have several of them as shared by Meenakshi ma'am, as will be shared by another ma'am. This is Vidyarthi Manchana. Again, I will say out of 100 students got selected from 6th to 10th, around 25%, more than 25% are from from MET schools, Vasundhara, both the Vasundhara schools and Noida school. Most of them are Syn Connect students. 5 students get selected for second stage, 4 of them from Syn Connect. And if you look at this, all the best schools participated in VVM. All the Delhi public schools collectively have only 12 students. 5 Delhi public schools, Noida, Greater Noida, Knowledge Park, Hapur, all the 5 public DPS have only 12 selections. 3 MET schools are having 24 selections, more than double to that. So success stories are there. Several Syn Connect students, several AI students did remarkably well in all the competitions. I had given only one example because the earlier 2 students I talked about VVM, so I referred to that particular thing. The rest of the things will be told by you, told by Meenakshi ma'am and Deputy another. So this much from my end today. Thank you all. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Rohitji. Well informed, all the parents, and I'm sure that all have got benefited. And there'll be a lot of questions that they will be asking. So you can put all your questions in the chat box, and all coordinators, you may please answer, and also put your name and your information there in the chat box. Thank you, Rohitji. Sheena ma'am, we move ahead.
Yes. I invite now Head Syn Connect program, Mrs. Anuradha Mittal, to please present the overview of Syn Connect program.
Thank you, Sheena ma'am. Good morning, everyone. Sanjeev sir, slide.
Hello, Lali.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Chairperson, ma'am's vision is to impart best quality education to Amityans. Meant for class 6 to 10, Syn Connect program stretches students, develop scientific temperament, making them future ready. Syn Connect classes are held within regular school hours only. Students don't miss any extra activity. This balanced approach saves time to enhance performance in both CBSE and competitive exams. We attempt to develop conceptual understanding of students in science and maths. Next slide, sir. Highly qualified and experienced faculty help students think out of the box and find solutions through interaction. A well-planned schedule includes 3 maths and science classes, each per week for around 60 minutes duration. Next, sir. Topics are in sync with CBSE curriculum. Mental ability and general awareness classes are conducted online. For any doubt, class, as and when asked, are provided. Worksheets are shared every fortnight with questions from previous year's exams. This gives a sufficient number of questions with enough time for self-practice. 5 UTs and 2 online module tests are conducted in an academic year. The negative marking concept introduces students to pattern of competitive exams. Mock tests for various competitive exams are scheduled online on Sundays. Next, Syn Connect curriculum and teaching schedule prepared under the supervision of experts of the industry is shared at the beginning of the session. This helps students in preparing for various prestigious competitive exams at both state and national level. Have a glance at list of the exams we train our students for. All MIT schools have been assigned with a Syn Connect coordinator and an academic coordinator to keep track of students' performance in competitive studies as well as in CBSE. Next, sir. Our weekly update mail is sent every Monday to keep the parents updated with class information. 3 PTMs are scheduled in a year. Apart from this, coordinators are available in school on all working days from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Extensive training is imparted to the students for our class 10 board preparation. Sir, result slide. Next. In class 10 board result 2021-22, 42% students scored above 95%, 43% scored between 90 to 95%, and 15% scored between 85 to 90%. The competitive exams result highlights some of the district toppers and state toppers of VVM held in 2022. In Delhi and UP West region, more than 34% Syn Connect students were selected for national level camp in junior category. Sir, JSTC slide, please. Next. Next, we have the students who cleared Mukhyamantri Vigyan Pratibha Pariksha, a prestigious scholarship program conducted by the science branch of DOE for class 9 students of Delhi. Next, we have NTSC achievers. Next slide shows some students who had their project selected for the national level ATS Space Challenge out of 2,500 project entries. Teachers in AIC adopt a holistic learning approach that enables the students to not just prepare for the exams at hand, but also understand and apply theories and concepts across all the spheres of life. We infuse in them the attitude that derives the best, not only academically, but also socially. Sir, all-rounder achiever slide, please. Next. Yes. That's why we have a number of students who are ahead in every field, be it sports, Hindi, English, social work, anything. Bhavesh was declared third in the International Math Olympiad by Macadamia. Sir, Bhavesh, slide please. Next. Yashika has entered the India Book of Records for her literacy capabilities. Diptanshu and Yagi cleared many Olympiads, and we have many more results in NSTSC, Camp Nasta, IUQBB, and IUQM. It fills us with pride to mention that Syn Connect students, with their consistent approach, are now enrolled in reputed institutes of India and abroad, like IITs and Stanford. Coordinator slide, please. On the screen, you can see the contact numbers of all our coordinators whose round-the-clock support and patience helps our students. Teachers of AIC are strongly motivated and dedicated to develop the curiosity in children into vision. These teachers slide, please. Teachers. These are our experienced and knowledgeable faculty members who make sure that the knowledge is imparted to the students in the best ways possible. Mr. Sanani is the academic head of Syn Connect program. AIC is committed to make the process of learning fundamentally strong and enjoyable, helping students reach heights not only on national but global levels. Thank you, parents, for your valuable time. Thank you.
Thank you, Anuradha. I think that was very well said and well organized, and the information that you gave I hope that we'll have your takers. Please give your name, number, and your coordinators' numbers in the chat box in case they want to communicate. Right? And we have a special, information from Aarti ma'am that Rohit sir did not mention the VVM qualifiers from 46, AIS 46. So in case you have them, please keep it ready. Once somebody speaks, you can speak out for the VVM qualifiers from 46. Right? Thank you. Thank you, Sheena ma'am. We move on.
Yes, ma'am. Just to give you all a glimpse of how we go about with the teaching in Syn Connect, faculty will be sharing their presentations for each subject. We start with physics by Mr. Atul Kashyap. Please share your PPT.
Thank you, Sheena ma'am. I will be sharing in a moment. Yeah. So I would like to welcome everyone to this physics session. I would like to start by saying good afternoon to respected director ma'am, all the fellow faculty members, the coordinators, the principal, and all the dignitaries who are the part of this session. And not but least the last, the parents and the students who are attending this session. So I believe we have talked a lot about what Syn Connect is and how Syn Connect basically operates. So today, what we are going to look at, how do we teach in Syn Connect? Because what is being answered by the coordinators and our academic heads, why Syn Connect is necessary is also a part of why it is important. Now we're going to look at how teaching is done in Syn Connect. So today I'm going to be a little different. So we're going to start with a case study, right? A case study to which I call a dark story of Rishkan. So Rishkan is a remote village situated in Norway. It is situated near the Mount Gustatoppen, and it is in the valley. So during the months of winter, this town never receives a single amount of sunlight. And you will know that sunlight is quite important for the well-being of any human being, right? So in order to solve this problem, and it gets so bad that people are transported to the mountains in the search of sunlight, which shouldn't be the case, right? And as it always has been the case, science has come to the rescue, right? And they have used the most simplest laws of physics to able to eliminate this town during the darker days of winter. So the scientists, they came down together and they thought, let's not send people to the mountains in order to get the sunlight, but let us bring the sun down using the science of light, using the physics of light. So the phenomena which I believe everyone is familiar with is known as reflection of light, right? And that is predicated upon the idea that no matter where you shine the sun or any light source, they always behave in a predictable way, okay? And we were able to solve this problem, not we, but the scientists and the engineers of Rishkan, by installing a giant sun mirror on one of these mountains, right? And we'll shortly look at how exactly the sun was able to illuminate a darker town during the winter time. So this giant sun mirror was installed on one of the shorter mountains, right? We can see it here. So this is a quick sketch of what the town looked usually. So the Rishkan town, you can see the town square is situated in the middle of the valley. On both the sides, you can see the huge mountains are basically shrouding the sunlight. So it is loomed by these shadows during the times of winter. And in order to solve this problem, they put this giant sun mirror, which you can see on your left, right? And if you see how sunlight is going to interact with the mirrors and illuminate the sunlight, right? The sunlight falls onto the mirror and then it gets to the town. So in a way, we are bringing the sunlight to the town. And this all was possible based on a very simple phenomenon of physics, which we know as reflection of light. Okay, so now, and you can see this picture where we say, here comes the sun. It tells you that how earlier this town was so dark during the times of winter. When you install the sun mirror, which you can see on the top here, we are able to get this adequate amount of sunlight, which was essential for the survival of any human being. Now, I'm going to take a look at this quick simulation. Now, simulation, for those who do not know, is a way to replicate the physical reality on our computers. So that's what we are going to do quickly. So here I have this nice simulation. I'm going to introduce the things that is on or screen. On the left, we have a laser pointer. There's a surface on which the light is going to bounce off, which we know as reflection. This dotted line is a normal. And one thing that we all have in our geometry box is something we call protractor, right? I'm going to place my protractor onto the normal like this, okay? Now, if I fire up my laser pointer, you'll see that light always behave in a predictable way. Let's do that, right? Now, no matter how many times I make it move, you can see at every time, the angle made by the incident ray with the normal, see here it is a 60 degree, and the reflected ray is also 60 degree. This tells us a lot about how light behaves whenever it interacts with any kind of surface, right? So for that, I'm going to talk about a little on how does laws of reflection actually mean. So here we have any surface and we have a normal here. And if you incident any light, it is going to reflect off, right? We call this an incident ray, we call this a reflected ray, and we have angle of incidence and an angle of reflection. Now, the laws of reflection always says that the angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. Now, there is a myth also that reflection only happens on a shiny surface, but that is not true. Reflection can take place on any surface, whether it be smooth or rough. So that would be all for the session. Thank you for providing me this platform. So this was just a quick glimpse of how Syn Connect classes look like. If in case you want to enjoy more of it, please be a part of Syn Connect program. All right. So now, if you have any question, please direct it to Anuradha ma'am and Sheena ma'am. That is all from my side and from the side of physics. I would like to hand it over back to the Sheena ma'am. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir. That was very well explained. Now, continuing with the presentation for chemistry, we have Ms. Kopal, Faculty Chemistry, to please present now. Kopal, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning, Honorable Chairperson, ma'am, respected Director, ma'am, principals, experts, and all the dignitaries present here. So today I'm going to present the topic, which is a pH scale in class 7th at the advanced level. In 1909, Sorensen, a Danish chemist, introduced pH scale. But what pH stands for? So pH stands for potential of hydrogen, that it's a measure of concentration of hydrogen ion in a water-based substance. pH is organized into scale as acids and bases with neutral right in the middle, while the range varies from 0 to 14. The range 0 to 7 lies in the acidic region, while the range, that is the right hand side, lies the basic region. But the question is how we can remember this these different pH values. So I use an interesting fact here, that is the lucky number 7. So 7 being lucky number, it's known as the heaven of pH scale. The left hand side region represent acidic, while the right hand side, that is greater than 7, represent basic. But the question is how to identify the nature, whether it's acidic or basic. So I'm going to share a nation here. Yes. So let's check either water is acidic, basic, or neutral. So I'm adding water here in this container. As you all can see, this pH value 7. pH value 7, that means water is neutral in nature. Let's take another example as a coffee. So once coffee is added to the container, this pH value here is 5, which lies in the left hand side. That means it's acidic in nature. Yeah. Now the next test for hand soap. Once it's added to the container, as you all can see, this pH value is 10. pH value 10 means greater than 7. That means it lies in the basic region. One more thing that you people should know, once water is added to the container, as you all can see, the value approaches here is 9.78. That means with increase in water with dilution, pH value decreases. So that's how, with the help of pH value, we can determine the nature of a substance, either it's acidic, basic, or neutral in nature. One important thing that you should know, that if a substance is acidic, so how much acidic it is. Let's take an example of strong acid here. So as you can see, for the strong acid, this pH value is 2, while for weak acid, this pH value is at 4.5. That means stronger is the acid, lesser would be its pH value. We can also determine the strength with the help of pH color key here. As I'm dipping this color strip for strong base, this pH value is matches at the pH number 13. While for strong base, this pH color strip is matching with the color with the pH 9 at the green color. So what we can conclude, that for the strong base, pH value is more, while for the weaker base, pH value is less. So the overall conclusion that we can draw, as we move from center towards the left hand side, acidic strength increases, while if we move from center towards the right hand side, basic strength increases. So that's how pH scale is useful, not only to determine the acidic or basic nature, but also used to determine that if a substance is acidic or basic, how much acidic or how much basic it is. So that's how I try to teach chemistry in Syn Connect classes, to make the class child-centered and interactive. That's all from chemistry part. If you thank you for listening me, and for any query, please write in the chat box. Thank you.
Well done, Gopal. Very well spoken. Very well explained.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
All the best.
Thank you,
Very
ma'am.
well. Good. Sheena ma'am, over to you.
Next, we have Ms. Rupanshi Pasrija, who will be presenting about mathematics. Rupanshi, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Let me just share my screen. Just a second. Okay, good morning, Honorable Chairperson, ma'am, respected Director, ma'am, parents, and all the dignitaries present here. I'm Rupanshi Pasrija. So today I'm going to discuss an important property of number system, that is the digital sum. And we'll discuss how useful this concept is in solving problems of number system. So the very first question comes in our mind is, what is digital sum? So it's nothing, it's just the iterative process of addition of the digits in the number. So let us just discuss with an example to make it more clear. So take the example as 1239. So in this example, what we can see, we'll find the digital sum here. So we just simply need to add all the digits here. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 9. So what we are getting as a sum, so it will be 15 if we go for the sum. Now it's not the single digit, so digital sum will always be in the single digit. So we'll move again to the addition. So 1 plus 5, that will give us 6. So here 6 is the digital sum of the given number. Now what we can observe here, the 6, it is the sum of first 3 digits as per our number. That means if 9 is added to any number, like to give the digital sum, it won't change the sum. So we can cancel out 9 while calculating digital sum. That's why this is also known as magic with 9 method. Now the question arises, what is the use of the concept of digital sum? Where we'll be using the concept, where it is being used in the competitive exams as well. So here I'm taking example just to discuss the use. So taking the example of these 3 numbers, suppose we need to add these 3 numbers. Now, as we can see here, these numbers are so big. So to solve this one, it will take our more time. So instead of adding these big numbers, what we can do? We can use the digital sum of these numbers to add it. So let us just calculate the digital sum of the first number. It will give us, that means 5 and 4 we can cancel out because it is giving us 9. So rest we have 3 plus 7 plus 1 is 11. So digital sum for this one is 2. In the same way, we can calculate the digital sum of the second number. So by adding 5 and 4, we are getting 9. We can cancel out as per 9. It's the magic. And 3, 3, 3 also cancelled out. So here we are getting 0. The number is not left. And for the third one, if we go for the digital sum again, 6 and 3 cancelled out. And rest we are left with 12. So again, adding the digits, 1 plus 2 as 3. So the digital sum for these three numbers as 2, 0, and 3. So adding these digital sum is easy as compared to the given three numbers. So it is 5. So that means we are getting 5 as a digital sum. So for the answer for this question, that option or that number would be the answer whose digital sum is 5. So that's how it becomes easy. So out of these 4 options, C option, if we go for C option, we'll get the digital sum to be 5 apart from rest. So that means we can choose directly option C as the correct answer. We can follow up this method in multiplication division as well. Now, one more important application or useful application is there in the digital sum. A number cannot be a perfect square number if its digital sum is other than 1, 4, 7, and 9. Now, let us just have one example to make this fact more interesting. So this example, now we need to just go for which number is not a perfect square number. Now these numbers are so big. So to calculate, it will take our more time. So again, we'll use the concept of digital sum. So for the first number, what we are getting as a digital sum, 5 and 4 cancelled out, and rest we are left with 5 plus 3, 5 plus 3 plus 2, which will give us 9. So, sorry, it will give us 8. So because it is above than that, it's 10. So digital sum is 1 here. Now, according to the second one also, we can just go for this 9 directly cancelled out, and rest we are left with the numbers 6 plus 1 plus 7 plus 7 plus 6. So here to add up all, we'll be getting the digital sum be in total. We'll be getting 27, and again, digital sum would be 9 in this case. And in the third one option, if we add again the sum digits, 8 plus 1 cancelled out, and the rest digits we are having 5 plus 7 plus 6, which would give us 18. So digital sum is again 9 here. So the last one which we are left with, so we'll try to add that as one. So to get the digital sum, 9 would be cancelled out, 8 plus 1 also cancelled out. So what we are left with, 7 plus 7, 7 plus 7 plus 6, which will give us 20. So the digital sum for this number is 2. Now this is the option which is not in these 4 numbers. So that means D option, this number, the big number given to you, is not a perfect square number. So that's how we have just saved our time to just go for the perfect square number. So that's how we'll use the approach of digital sum and solve various problems related to number system in competitive exams. And in Syn Connect also, we used to discuss few tricks as well to reduce our time to go for the exams. So this is from the maths part. And for any queries, chat box is available. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Rupanshi. That was very well spoken and very well explained. Really good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, next we have, we here for biology, Miss Monica Sosodia to present, please.
Ma'am, I'm not able to share the screen. Very good morning. Welcome to the world of biology. As you can see, biology is the science of life. The only thing is how to explore it and how to understand the different forms of the life which are existing on Earth, right? So there are different, just a minute, why it's not working. Yes, you can see the different forms of the life, and it is very interesting that to understand how they are working, what are the functions, and how the living world it is related to the non-living world also. So how everything is depending on each other. So there are different methods that I'm using in class, like activity methods, video, by showing the videos in the class, by performing small activities in the class, so that to make the subject more interesting. That is really very important. So there are different methods that I'm using, like the experiment method, the slide preparation that we can perform in the class, and by observation, how we can observe the things, or how we can set the microscope and how we can observe under the microscope. It's working. So it is very important to develop the scientific attitude among the students. That is really important, because whatever they are learning, they should know logically how to apply that knowledge, those concepts in the real world scenario. So this is important, that, and we all know that biology, it is full of difficult terminology, or we can say the specialized vocabulary. So study of biology, it really requires a lot of retention, we can say recall, memorization. So I always give tips to the students how they can learn it in a better way, like drawings and diagrams, which play a really very important role in the biology, how to draw the diagram effectively so that they can describe the biological processes, or how they can write the theory by seeing the diagram. All these things are really very important. I always look for the ways also to bridge the technology and the biology, because nowadays technology, it is very important. So I always give some assignments for the project so that they can utilize the technology. Suppose some students which are actually having more interest in web designing, so they can they might design a website to illustrate the biological processes. So that type of encouragement that I always do in the class. Biology it is also there in every day or every field. You can see that the medicines, agriculture, clothing, etc. Right? And all these fields or the areas, they have brought actually improvement in the quality of life. So it is very important that how we can make our subject more interesting and more practical, so that they can relate it to their daily life. And learning by doing, it is the best method for the students, that I always believe. So with this positive attitude, I'm sure that the students will do wonders in biology. Thank you.
Yeah, Monica, that was real good and well explained. So thank you. And Sheena ma'am, what do we have next?
Ma'am, we can have the open session now, and if any of the dignitaries or the experts want to speak, they can please.
Yeah, so I would request all the principal ma'ams, in case they want to speak up anything, do. Otherwise, we'll leave the question answer session open.
Yes, ma'am. If you give me the permission, I'd like to come in here.
Yeah, please.
Thank you, Meenakshi ma'am. And first of all, my gratitude to Honorable Chairperson ma'am, Dr. Mrs. Amita Chauhan. You know, I salute her vision. I salute her planning. I salute the fact that she thinks of her children much beyond, any other school, any other institution that I know of. Parents, you've heard so much. Trust me, every time I come for these sessions, I feel a complex. I wish I went to Amity as a student. I'm very happy that I had an Amity school, but I so wish that I was a student of this school. It is a platform where school and, the coaching is all connected. Your child will not be wasting any time. Your child will be under the supervision of school. And there, when the word sync is very important here, there is a complete sync between CBSE syllabus and the coaching syllabus. And trust me, parents, coaching is required. The way competitions are growing. So if you're not doing Syn Connect, I'm sure you're doing something else. If you do that, what will happen is like probably light is being taught in school and sound will be taught in coaching. And your child will be very confused. But if your child is in a school program, then there is a sync. There is a a team which sits down, both CBSE and AICE, and we decide what topics have to be taken. They are given breathers, and at the same time, they are very much a part of CBSE. They, they participate in annual days, in sports days, in all kind of competitions. They write for GT newspaper. They're part of Youth Power. So their overall personality is being groomed from every angle, from every inch of it. And, if a child goes out of the school in any other institute, there'll be children coming from 10 to 15 institutes. And there is a lot of influence which comes. Parents, please understand, this is a very tender age. This is the age where hormones are rushing, where your child can get into all kind of wrong company, all kind of wrong influences. So the more the child is kept under good care, under high supervision and great faculty, I mean, I don't even have to say that again. You've just seen various concepts being taught. I think nothing better. This is, trust me, parents, a win-win deal. In my campus this year, 17 kids, cracked JEE Advanced, and we're still waiting for the second round. There are many kids who are probably, I'm very hopeful, will do very well in NEET. Having said that, we have NTSE, VVM scholars coming out every year. So all this is happening. The various Olympiads are being won only because there is coaching, there is mentoring, there is hand holding throughout. So parents, trust me, ask your questions. This is the day, come out and discuss any question, any query that you have, but take a decision. And the points that I just said should be very important when you take any decision for your child. Thank you, dear parents. And thank you, Meenakshi ma'am and your team. What a wonderful session. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kanti ma'am.
Thank you.
Encouraging words. Yeah, so do we have any question answers from the parents? Anything? Sheena ma'am, how do we proceed now? Anybody else who wants to speak up?
Principal from Mayur Vihar.
Oh, wonderful. Hello, Minu ma'am, please.
Yeah, good morning, and parents, welcome. I would like to share, because almost everything ma'am has told you, so I'll not take much of your time, but I would like to share one incident, children. The child who had left us after class 8 and was in Canada. She took admission in Canada and she was in Syn Connect. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We can hear you.
So it's a very interesting incident, which I would like to tell all of you, because my children are also here and other school students are also there. So children, when she took admission in Canada, there are two types of courses. One is basic and one is advanced. So she went there and she wanted to take admission in class 9. But when they saw her syllabus, what she has done in class 8, Syn Connect, they were so impressed that they gave her the syllabus of class 10th, which is here in class 10, but that was not the basic course, but the advanced course. And by chance, what happened that again, her father had to come back to India. And in now, she wanted to come back to India, and then she again approached us. And you will not believe that when we took her interview, when we took her test, she was 100%er for our Synchro program, Syn Connect program, which we are offering in class 10th. In class 9th itself, she did not complete the syllabus in class 9, but then here, because my class 10th was starting, so she took the admission in class 10, because there also she did the advanced course. So I just want to tell you that if you are taking Syn Connect, the program which we are offering you is of the level which can take you to different countries also. It matches with that. So do not hesitate to take that program. CBSE, we are teaching you side by side. But then the advanced course which we are giving you the extra classes for that, that can get you admission anywhere abroad also in these classes, 8th, 9th, and you never know when you have to move abroad, because most of the parents are in transferable jobs or in MNCs. They are being offered projects abroad, but then they don't take it because of this reason only, that what will happen to their children's studies. So Amity is providing you everything on one platform. In school, your child is safe. We are providing you everything, and we are taking care of all your syllabus, what is being done. Even in Syn Connect, we are answerable to you. If you feel anything you want to ask us, you can always ask us. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Meenu ma'am.
Meenakshi.
Meenakshi, just one line which actually Anshu and Meenu have explained very, very well. Just one line means one line, that there is a perfect connect between Syn Connect and CBSE. Perfect connection. And Meenakshi ma'am, I want to congratulate Sadhna ma'am, who's the coordinator, and Rohit sir, and the complete faculty, because there's a true connect. We all think in the same line, what chairperson feels, whatever she thinks. So it's coming down to each and every student. Each and every student is getting a benefit of perfect coordination between Syn Connect teachers and CBSE teachers. This is what I wanted to assure parents. Thank you.
Thank you, Renu ma'am. Thank you so well spoken, especially this part that it's one family, one connection. So that's what we are offering to the parents. Yes. I think Divya ma'am, you had something to speak, please?
Yes. Although one point that I was going to make, Renu ma'am has already said, that the synchronization between the CBSE and the extra edge that we give our children cannot be more perfectly balanced. And it can only be our chairperson's vision that can take care of this particular aspect for her children. She always feels, rather than children moving out and wasting their time over tuitions, and this is something I always maintain, that these are our children. When you go for a tuition or when you go to coaching to an outside agency, they are not their children. These are our children. These are the children that we are bringing up, the children that we are grooming. So we are looking at their best interest. So when the teachers teach them, they know. And there is, this constant discussion between the Syn Connect faculty or the Synchro faculty and the CBSE faculty. So we are constantly working with each other so that our children get the best balance. And they're within the confines of the school, within the safe boundaries of the school. They're participating in activities. And I'm very proud, last year, my head boy and head girl were both Synchro students. Bhavesh Karthik, who everybody is talking about, has been with Synchro since class 6. And whatever opportunity, Chairperson ma'am personally takes interest. For example, for the computer Olympiad, the cyber Olympiad, he needed to learn a slightly higher level of computers than the teachers in the school could handle. The language is done in school, he wanted. So ma'am connected him to the faculty at Amity University. Not only Amity University professors, they, because he could bond more with younger children, they also got in some students in the 3rd year and 4th year who helped him. And today he's cleared that Olympiad. He's one of the top rankers, Astronomy Olympiad. He's going to the Homi Bhabha Center now. I think Aarti ma'am, your student, is also going. So, and everything he's appearing for, we are hand-holding him at every aspect. So what the teachers have done is, he's going to go to 12th now. In 11th, they've covered a little extra syllabus for him so that he can concentrate on his entrances. And we would do the same. Similar thing happens for Olympiads in classes 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Children are doing very well. Yashika Das also we spoke about a little later, the girl whose name is in the India Book of Records. She has just won the CSR at Epic Challenge. She's won the Astitva Saman award for her scientific. She's made a carbo cure to remove carbon from the exhaust of a scooter, and which is getting patented as well. So not only are these children just studying, it's not just a dry thing that they're studying something higher, they're answering questions. They're also using their minds more effectively, because in this world, dear parents, you have to challenge your boundaries, you have to challenge your limits. So rather than wasting time, screen time, wasting your time on the mobile, that time the child can utilize effectively if the child takes up a program that is going to tickle their imagination and take them a little forward. So thank you very much. Wonderful session. Thank you to the entire faculty, and kudos to Meenakshi ma'am for this wonderful program. And once again, a big thank you to Chairperson ma'am. And of course, for all the parents who've joined in today, thank you. You are our, you are our support. We are working together in the best interest of our children together. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Divya ma'am. Very well commented, and I'm sure Aarti ma'am also has to say something. But before that, Rohit sir, there are many queries in the chat box, and Anuradha ma'am, please answer that. Them regularly. People are asking questions, so please answer them. Over to you, Aarti ma'am. Yes, please.
All right. Yeah, thank you. I think most of my colleagues have already said what we normally talk about, because all of us are aligned with the vision of Honorable Chairperson. And wherever there are results, whether, we had like 26 selections, 22 in JEE, 26 in NEET exam last year and this year, let's see what's coming up. It's all because of AICE. And to begin them young is what we believe in. Syn Connect is the ultimate grapevine that takes us to Synchro and then on to their further selections for life. And dear parents, I want to tell you something very important. By enrolling the children for Syn Connect, you are just not working on their cognitive ability. Rather, you are giving them life skills. It is the life skills that is self-management, self-awareness, building on their emotional quotient, the self-realization that the children are having. All these things are preparing them for real life challenges. So if a child gets selected in IIT later, but is not able to handle his or her own emotions, then what is the importance of such a preparation? At Amity, especially in Syn Connect program, in grade 6 to 10, we prepare them to meet the real life challenges by giving them the real life skills, the self-realization that they have, the management of their own emotions, as well as their own time. It helps them to give them the built-in resilience. They are able to come out of, even smallest to smallest failures if they ever have. So I hope you all realize that how Syn Connect program not only synchronizes preparation for academics in line with the competitive spirit, but it also prepares children's life skills. It prepares them to meet the real life challenges. As far as the results are concerned, I think a lot has been said and has been shown to you. But if a child is strong internally, his emotional skills are taken care of, handle himself or herself wherever he or she goes. So Honorable Chairperson is the one who prepares them by making them stronger emotionally too. So kudos to this brilliant vision and mission of Honorable Chairperson. Thank you. If there's any network issue and not able to hear me, over to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Aarti ma'am. And I think, yes, I think now, am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, fine. So we move further. Yeah, do we have any queries? Anybody, please? I think that's it about. Sheena ma'am, can we then wind it up? Rohit sir, Anuradha ma'am, have we answered everybody on the chat box? Have we answered everybody?
Yes, ma'am. We have.
Ma'am.
Have answered?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
We have.
Okay, so fine then. So I think we can wind it off, right? Sheena ma'am, do we wind it then?
Yes, ma'am. Sure. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, everybody. I think our all questions are answered. And please write on the chat box in case you want to contact your coordinators, right?
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, everybody. Thank you, experts. Thank you, principals. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.